Welcome back to the Quip Corner with Ada. On Monday, I shared with you the word of the month. I'll put the link up here just in case you missed that or would like to watch it again. And the word was lead. I promised that I will share some more about that word and my personal mantra around that word. So join me in the Quick Corner as we dig in. A lot of times, excuse me, thank you for staying tuned. A lot of times we talk about organizations that are well led and whether or not they are well led. And for me, that is only half of the equation. Because today, I'd like to ask you, are you led well? Are you? As you try and figure that out, I'll read the quip for today. And it's quip 52 in my third book. Yes. What you earn in future is dependent on what you learn each day. What you earn in future is dependent on what you learn each day. I was talking about how organizations being well led is only half of the equation in our quest for development and growth in life, not just in our careers, but in life as a whole. It is important that you are led well if you want to grow and glow wherever you go. We each need to be learning every day. It's so awkward doing that, so let me try it with my thumb. It's good to be learning every day if you want to advance in life. On Monday, I said to you that it's one of my personal mantras to learn every day. And the thing about life is that life is always teaching us something. So it's not about registering for a particular course. Those are good. But everyday things teach us something. Everyday things. At work, you can't imagine, or even daily, how much I celebrate when I learn something new. It could be as little as something someone taught me a few weeks ago. I had taught someone else how to use the snipping tool. And then someone else taught me how to expand my use of that snipping tool. I was delighted. We can't tie our personal development to other people. Your personal development is just that, personal, and a personal responsibility. So it's not about looking for an organization that is well led. It is about you being led well. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? you learn every day well, irrespective of the circumstance, you will be growing and eventually glowing. Just like happiness, you cannot hand off the control of your personal development to someone else. You can't. Well, you could try, but it won't be to your own good because it will be at the person's discretion and preference. If you want to be led well, you need to be alert. As I said earlier, life is always teaching us something. The question is, are you learning? Are you learning? Or are you someone who thinks, I got it all made, I got it all figured out, I don't need to learn anything new? If you are, I'm sorry for you. Because the day the person stops learning is the day the person starts dying. And definitely, that is not my wish for you. It's not. So many different examples come to mind about LEDwell. Positive and negative situations are an opportunity to learn. As an example, you could have a great manager or leader, and you'd be like, yes, I'd like to be like her. I'd like to be like him. Or you could have a not so good one and learn what not to do when you're in a similar or different position. So learning opportunities abound. You may remember that our first video this year was around learning, and I think there have been a few others. Once again, I'll put the links up there so you can watch and reacquaint or acquaint yourself with them. So I'm curious, what have you learned? No, it doesn't have to be today, but what have you learned in the past 6 months? What have you learned? Oh, let me share with you something else I learned. Because I had mentioned, was it last year? Yes, I had mentioned that now and again I'd like to record Quip Corner on the go. I decided to invest in a multi-purpose selfie stick. So one that I could carry around that's portable, but also one that had a remote control. This cute little thing. And for the longest time, maybe I should have read the instructions. Don't laugh. I'm sure you're like me. Sometimes you start using things before you read the instructions. Well, so I decided, well, I'll use it and take pictures now and again, click, picture, click, picture. And then at a recent family vacation, I don't even know how I found out, but I realized that I could also use the remote for recordings. Not just to stop recordings, but to also start them. Oh, wow. I had learned something new. So, when I'm recording on the go, or even while I'm home, click, I can start recording. Like now, I'm gonna stop the recording for a bit. Click. Click. I'm back. Yes. Isn't that so snazzy? So, we learn every day. Please share your comments on things you have learned, so we can also learn from you and get better. Thanks again for joining me in the Quip Corner. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. It's the lovely button at the bottom that says subscribe, of course. And if you click the bell, you will get notified each time I publish a new video. Until we catch up again, please make sure you are led well, learning every day well. Bye now.